Yeah, some would say it's the biggest game of this week. Two of the biggest clubs in English football head-to-head. We can join Vishali Bhardwaj, who's live ahead of this match later on. Vishali, before we talk about the game, what's the latest on Edinson Cavani? Because there seems to be a lot of links with him to Chelsea at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the situation is that he has handed in a transfer request at Paris Saint-Germain. He wants to leave the club in this transfer window. He's out of contract with the French champions at the end of the season. And what we know is that the only club who have so far tabled an official bid for him is Atletico Madrid. Now, the reports in the British media today suggest that Chelsea are exploring a deal to sign him. One of the issues would certainly be his age. He's 32. The other would be the wages that he would command if he were to leave PSG.
It's a fascinating game, this one, for Charlie, isn't it? For matters on the pitch between Chelsea and Arsenal. I was at that game in December, which I think Jody Morris made a little change halfway through, suggested it to Frank. They took Emerson off, brought Jorginho on, and ended up winning the game with that Tammy Abraham goal. And it's the inconsistencies, though, that's the problem for Chelsea, coming into this off the back of that defeat against Newcastle.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're still fourth in the table, 5 points ahead of Manchester United, but they have been inconsistent, to say the least. They've won 12 games so far this season. They've lost 8, which includes that 1-0 loss away to Newcastle at the weekend. Now, one of the biggest problems has been conceding goals. They've let in 30 in the Premier League this season already. They aren't scoring enough goals, as exemplified by that loss to Newcastle. And, of course, one of the other issues has been performing well here at Stamford Bridge.
What about Arsenal as well? Because if they lose, would that be the top four finally over? They're a long way off already.
Yeah, you'd think so. Mikel Arteta doesn't seem to think so. Yesterday he was saying that there's a long way to go in this campaign. But right now, Arsenal are 10th in the league table. They are 10 points off Chelsea. If they were to lose here tonight, they'd be 13 points off a top 4 spot. But the good news for Arsenal is that the top 4 competitors, the likes of Chelsea, Manchester United and Tottenham, they have been inconsistent this season and dropping points. So it'll be a big game for them and Chelsea tonight.
Charlie, thank you very much. Yeah, looking forward to that one. As we mentioned, Ian, there's some really good games. Obviously, that's the standout, isn't it? Because two huge clubs, everyone watching worldwide is going to be having their eyes on that one. But, you know, down the bottom, as we mentioned earlier, it's worth reminding people who are just tuning in now, Aston Villa against